This is Vows. This is a heads up in terms of free speech being under attack. For those that don't see the writing on the wall, let me make it clear to you. We have Jeff Sessions, the Attorney General, stepping out and saying, we're going after the press now on these leaks. Now, he wanted to cite that the leakers are the big issue, but he goes on to say he is reviewing the policies for subpoenaing the press, that they cannot place lives at risk with impunity, is what he is saying. Now, we already know the mainstream media is completely controlled by the establishment. So what this is geared toward is the truth community. I'm telling you. You better prepare for another Seth Rich or something like that coming around the pike, because I feel like they have a concocted honeypot ready to push on the masses. And after putting this warning shot out, the shot across the bow, what they're going to do is they're going to come through and say, all right, since you reported on this, you leaked valuable, secret information from our country that put us at risk. Do you see? Do you see where this is going? Take off the blinders for a minute. Pull your head out of the sand. They're threatening any journalist out there that wants to speak the truth is what's happening. Let that sink in for a second. What kind of world would this be if you could get zero information, all controlled? This is what they're wanting. And he's threatening by saying that he's going to subpoena the press or anyone that lets the cat out of the bag on information that they don't want out. That they can turn around and say, put our country at risk. Really? Why don't you talk about 9/11 there, Jeff Sessions? Why don't you talk about them falling at free fall speed? What about Building 7 that fell without a plane hitting it? You want to talk about that for a minute? Of course you don't. Of course, that's the type of information you don't want out there. Ladies and gentlemen, you better pay attention. The purge on truth is on. Full court press. Don't get caught up in the antics, so to speak, of these characters here on this world stage. It's exactly what it is. You can keep feeding into the left-right paradigm and fall back asleep, or you can wake up. Your choice. Freedom of speech under attack, the truth under attack. They're going for the jugular here. So when you start to see channels fall, people get dragged into court and all this other stuff, what is the straw that breaks the camel's back, folks? How much are you guys going to sit there and take? Are you going to allow everybody that you watch and listen to to just get taken out? It's what they want. Where then you can refocus back on their establishment-controlled evening news. So some of you can sit there on your tail and do nothing. Or you can start fighting the fight. Somehow, some way, you better find it. Quickly. This is Vows 7. And this is Illuminati.